Welcome everyone to Human Fall Flat Secrets, Tips, and Tricks Part 2 of a very surprising set of videos for this video game. Part 1, you guys blew it up, so I decided to come back to this titular puzzle solving game, Human Fall Flat, to show you guys more tips and tricks and secrets. And we're starting off this video the same way we left it off on the Aztec level, and I'm showing you guys that you can actually climb to the top of this little seesaw, teeter-totter thing in Aztec. I was actually able to get on top of it. This was in my search to try and find some of those other hidden Easter eggs throughout this level and throughout the game, and I was able to do it and climb to the top of here, and you can do it as well by doing the exact same way that I just did here, and I was able to venture on top of it, and I was able to look over top the entire level of Aztec. And I've seen a couple of people do this on Reddit pages. They've been posting that they've been able to climb up here, and I thought it was very cool that I was able to get up here to the very top. And as you can see, this took me quite a while to do, but in the end it looks awesome to be able to stand on top of the Aztec level, although still not able to find those Easter eggs on this level, so keep a lookout for them. Next stop, we'll be trying to climb up that giant freaking statue at the end of the Aztec level, and I feel like that's gonna make my knuckles burn quite a bit. But up next here, we have a couple methods of getting across this beam in the water level to get down to that little lever that you gotta pull. Here, you can just jump across, although you'll need really good balance for it. This next method is going down backwards with your legs straddling the pole, which you got to be very balanced by this, and also you might burn quite a bit of your crotch off. But yeah, you want to be careful here and stop yourself pretty close to the end, so that way you don't just slide off back into the water and have to try it again. But yeah, those are two good solo methods. Now, if you're playing this level with a friend, there's actually an easier method for it. One of your friends has to stand on one end of the bar, and you have to stand on the other. Grab each other's arms and straddle across the beam, and you'll be able to just slide across it just like this, and you'll be able to get to the end and get to that lever, and you'll be able to beat the level known as water. And up next, I have a way of getting to this zip line that will get you through quite a bit of the level. Using this catapult, position it like so, and launch yourself over. You might have a better launching method than me, because my arm was for some reason behind my back. Then climb to the top, grab this little hook, and zip line across to even more of the level. You'll hit this bell, and then you'll be going even further in the level known as Castle. It's a very fun method, and I enjoy doing this zipline. It's very cool, secret agent style in Human Fall Flat. But coming up here, we have something. I dressed up as Mario for this, since we're going to be doing a little bit of plumbing. Go into this blue pipe on the water level, and you'll be able to bypass quite a bit of the water level here, and you'll go through this little section of this pipe where there's a lot of sewage draining pipes. None of these will flood you or anything, but you'll want to be careful to keep your head above water. But this was something that I forgot about in part 1, so I figured it would be one of the first things to record and put into the part 2 video. So yeah, you just go through all these red pipes, as you can see here, and then you'll continue down this blue pipe, and it'll actually spit you out even further into the level. So if you are having trouble on the water level and you want to get past quite a bit of it and get further down into it without doing some of the more difficult parts, this is definitely a method and a shortcut that you want to use, especially if you're also trying to speed run through the game. This next part is a tip on how to help you complete this achievement known as Will It Fry. Now for this, you need the little battery box that's being held by the statue. When I got that achievement, I actually climbed the statue in order to get the battery, but I have since found an easier way and a less stressful way than I did to get up that statue. I really wish I would have known about this back when I was climbing the friggin' statue. As you know, it's very difficult to climb things like that statue in Human Fall Flat. So for this method, as you're seeing here, you want to climb up here, and you want to come over here to these little metal rods, climb up here onto this box, and you'll see there's this little power cord. Now you want to grab onto that and Tarzan swing over across, and you'll be able to kick that box off of the statue, and then from there you can drop down and you can start working on getting that achievement. Or if you want to, you can swing back over here and you can just drop down onto the other side of the wall. You'll be at the final part of this level with the truck, and you'll be able to finish this level once again in a quick amount of time. But this purpose of this clip is to show you how to get that battery box. And now we're moving on to the castle level. I have another quick tip for you to get across this gap. You do not need that bar across here. Instead, you want to grab onto that window seal right there. There you go. Pull yourself up, and you'll be able to jump over, across, and to the door in a matter of seconds. If you don't want to do the bar bending method, that's your choice. It's up to you. And now here you can bypass a lot of the level using this catapult, and this actually sends us into another exciting part, which are voice cue audio Easter eggs. Now these happen in quite a few parts of the levels. This happened in part 1, where you found that secret speedboat and it had the audio cue of saying bigger, faster, and more powerful, where there are actually tons of them in the game Human Fall Flat, and one of them is here on the castle level. So launch yourself like this using this catapult over here to this part of the level, and now normally on this part of the level you'll take this stone cart and you'll push it in the middle of this gap to get across the bridge, but instead we're going to take the cart and push it all the way into the water, which will set off an audio cue of a British woman talking about your driving skills.
I'm a good driver.
And moving on to another audio cue in the level known as Mountain. Once you get to the end, to the house, once you enter the house, you want to take one of the stereos and break the glass to the balcony. And now once you get to the balcony, you'll see that there's a little stick that's poking over the edge. Grab onto that stick and jump over the edge, go below it, and then as you're playing around on the branches of the trees, you'll hear this audio cue asking about your confusing acts of climbing this very dangerous structure.
What were you thinking, buddy?
So yes, a very fun audio cue there with a very nice Jamaican accent. Another one that you can find is here on the mansion level. You want to jump across this gap over to the fountain area, and once you get inside the fountain, this is no joke, grab onto the fountain's crotch area, jump around a little bit, and you'll get this nice little dialogue.
I'm only saying this because I love you.
Aw, you do? Aw, come here, you big lug. Here, give me a hug. Oh, that's a very cool voiceover. And moving on to another voiceover, but first we have an update to this level on carry. If you don't want to do this first box thing, you can just take your arm and put it around the wall, grab onto it, and swing yourself around. That's another little update to an earlier tip from part 1. But another audio cue that can be found on this level, at the very beginning, once you spawn, go to the left and look at those 3 trees that are next to you. Go to the left nearest tree, go towards the back of it, grab onto it, and start jumping, and you'll get this very interesting piece of dialogue.
There was this one night when I found myself alone in the bush.
So yes, very strange piece of dialogue about a man talking about one night alone in a bush. I wonder where the heck the rest of that story is. But moving on, there's another audio cue in the demolition level. If you take a box or any kind of thing and you break all of the windows in this little area, you'll get a little piece of dialogue trying to defend you for trying to actually break down all this stuff. Listen closely.
It was an accident.
So there you have it, you guys. More secrets, tips, and tricks in the game Human Fall Flat Part 2. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Thank you very much to everybody that watched this video and watched Part 1. Because of you guys, that video is now my most viewed video on my channel overall, and I've been getting many comments from you guys telling me a whole bunch of more secrets, tips, and tricks and stuff. And with Human Fall Flat coming out with more levels and more content in the year of 2019, that means there's going to be a ton of more secrets to find. So go ahead, go play Human Fall Flat. Let me know in the comment section below what is your favorite tip, trick, or secret from this video or part 1, or any tips or tricks or secrets that I don't know. Let me know in the comment section below. But go ahead, play Human Fall Flat, because there are tons of more secrets to be discovered. Thank you very much everybody for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.